Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's market review on Elliott wave analysis. Today is 13th day of October 2020. The time now is 10:32 p.m. Okay, I'll start with USD. Yesterday, I said something about what is happening here. That after this break, there was no continuation. That the buying is questionable. That even if you will buy, put a stop loss here and buy with a small lot size. Now, we forget about buying for now. You can see a big drop. So, this place is no longer, this is bullish invalidation, but let me remove it. So what we are doing now, we keep watch to know if we have retracement or a pullback. So now, we will be looking for sell on Euro USD. Of course, I sold from here anyway. So the next move will likely break this very area. So let's go to 1 hour to see what we have there on 1 hour. So we don't have much to do on this pair. You can see this very drop. Okay. If we could get price to retrace up to this very area, it will be nice to sell, but it might not. It might only come to 0.26 and go back. We might go back from here. So let's keep watching this blue box. That's all for Euro USD. Let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD. On GBP USD, we also see what happened. All the bullish hope is almost dashed. So we will keep our eyes. See, my focus yesterday was we should watch for break of this line. Though it went a bit higher before it got broken, but the line had been broken anyway. At the end of the day, it is broken. So we keep our eyes on how to join the sellers. If you haven't joined the sellers, it's time for look for sell. It's time to look for sell setup. This is a triangle formation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a triangle formation, and the trend line is broken. So what we have here is that since this line has been broken, we will be looking for a sell. The first line has broken. We are looking if our next stop will be on this trend line. So keep your eyes to see what happens here. As I said earlier, we will look for sell entry. this drop is a sign that we will continue the sell. As I have been saying that this fall might not be over, so we might get a deeper fall. So let's keep watching, unless the price bounce back from here. But if it breaks, then this fall is not over. If you want to know about this fall I'm talking about, watch my old videos. So we go to 1 hour. We go to 1 hour. You can see it's a very big drop from 1 hour. So what we're gonna do is look for entry on a pullback. This line have broken. Look for an entry on a pullback. So from here to here, if it is a pullback might end here, or it might form a flag here, then enter sell. If it retraces, then you watch for this area to enter sell. Let's keep watching. On Euro USD and GB USD, unless we have a sharp move up, a sudden move sharp, something like this. If something like this happens, then it might delay our selling bias. But if you have a gradual price going up, then we're gonna sell again. Okay, what other better did we analyze yesterday? I think GBP JPY. Okay, let me go to Euro JPY first. Euro JPY. Let me go to 4 hours. All the market we analyzed yesterday is going as we analyzed. You see, I draw this line yesterday, and the price almost hit it, so we might have a correction. So there's not much to say about this. The only thing I will say this place is that if you haven't entered a sell, then go to 1 hour and look for a pullback. In a sense pullback, you join the sell. I have entered the sell on this. Anyway, from here I entered here. So that's it. So we may look, if we get a pullback or retracement around this area, or okay, let me put something there. If you get a pullback between here and here, I will add another sell position. So you check how it fits you. So that's how I plan to trade it. I'm in the market already, but I intend to add another position if I get a pullback down here. So this is gonna be my one. Maybe the one is still going down anyway. Let's watch what happens. Okay, we move. What pair did we trade again? GBJPY. We analyzed yesterday. On this very pair, I was somehow unfortunate. I entered the trade, but my stop loss was so tight. It hit my stop loss after about 5 pips. It kept going down. I would have re-entered, but I wasn't. I wasn't watching the market. So what I will do now is that I will look for sell entry again. I think I said yesterday, if this line is broken, we forget about the buying. So this channel has served its purpose. So what we have here is that this one or B, sorry, this B or 2 has ended. So if we have a decent pullback or flag, we join sellers. It's not yet late. When the market move and you haven't entered, don't say that you have missed it. No, you haven't, because in a swing trade, you have to trade for days, weeks, because if you count the days we have here, it's many. So why not be patient and trade for days again to go down? This movement to here is days, even here is days, even here it takes another day. So don't be in a haste. When we get pullback, enter and be patient. We might have 133, 134. So it's a big money if you join the selling. You might even have go below it. So let's keep watching. Look for sell entry. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Just if you get a retracement around this area, just all this space, just be watching this blue line and between here is better to watch. If price hit it and reject it with force, then you sell immediately. If it keeps going slowly towards it, you know when you have a sell setup and enter. So this pay is the only option I have in all this market is selling. No option of buying unless we have a sharp move like this. You may consider if we will buy again. But as it is now, I cannot talk about buying until this top is taken. If not, I'm not going to talk about buying at all for now. So let's move. What pay again did we analyze? What pay again? We analyzed the what pay did we analyze again? Okay, we analyzed the Bitcoin. I didn't trade it, but let me know what happened there. Bitcoin, we analyzed this yesterday. Okay, Bitcoin is still trying to go up. It's yet to decide what to do, but I think it might not go further than this. This candle is the rejection. This candle is the rejection candle. Yesterday the market was here, and I remember I pointed out that it is late to buy. If you watch that video, I can remember I said, don't not to buy from here. It is late to enter a buy, because the shape of this market is a kind of, it's making a last move. And you see, if you have entered here, by now you will be in loss, because just bounce here and come back. Just as I said that the buying is late, that Bitcoin gonna come down to something below $10,000 before we talk about buying again. So let's keep watch. Only thing you will do, if you enter sell, then watch out for this area, whether we get a sharp rejection or a minor bounce, and it might break. So what we do on BTC USD is that if you want to sell or buy BTC USD as a margin trading, be very careful. Know the spread. Some brokers always have a very outrageous spread on Bitcoin and other cryptos. So I wanted to trade Bitcoin as a margin, but the spread is unbearable. I can only trade it as an investment. That is, you buy from your broker when it's time to buy and sell. You trade it as an investment. So for now, we don't have much to do on Bitcoin, because trading it as a margin might be difficult for some people. But if you want to sell Bitcoin, my idea, if you want to sell Bitcoin, just enter sell with a smaller size, and here will be a stop loss, because here is the rejection. For market to come back here will take time, but if you have a sharp move above it, then buying will continue. But as long as I'm concerned, here is the stop loss. Here is an invalidation level for BTC USD. So you enter here stop loss, here take profit, here we take profit. Then if price breaks here and retrace, then you enter sell again. So that's only thing I can say about Bitcoin. What other pair did we analyzed? I think we analyzed the Dow. We analyzed the Dow, yes. And on Dow, I said something that wave 4 might not be over yet, unless this high is broken. If not, we might still be on wave 4. Watch the video. I said it, that unless here is broken, wave 4 might still come down. Okay, now we can see that price is going down gradually. Maybe it may bounce here and break it and keep it going. But if not, if it comes down here, I'll be happy, because it will give me a chance to buy at a better price. I prefer if it comes back on this trend line, then I can buy, because if I buy it from here, it will likely break here and break here. It means I will be in the trade maybe for 2 or 3 weeks and make a lot of money. So keep your eyes on buy. Selling can make sense. Okay, let's see 1 hour to know if selling can make sense. On 1 hour we can see. On 1 hour we can see that the price is going down, though not with a strong trend, but we must have something like this. We might have something like this. We must have something like this. So something like this might happen before we begin to buy again. In this case, if price comes below this area, I will consider selling and watch what happens here. That's what we have on Dow Jones. So what pair did we analyze again? Did we touch US 500? I think US 500. Okay, no. US 500. Okay, there was no labeling. We didn't touch it anyway. We didn't touch it, but from what I see here, we might have a retracement. I haven't analyzed this for a long time, but we must have a retracement around this area. If price comes down here, I may consider looking for buy setup. Okay, what pair again? I think I have covered the pairs we analyzed yesterday. Okay, let me label this very chart. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. On the other hand, we might have a bigger count that will go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere up there. These two scenarios is what we will be looking for. These two scenarios. So, but I haven't made out time to analyze it anyway. But that's what we may likely have here. But let's leave it for now. We only look for buying when we have a pullback from this very low down somewhere here. We may buy. So I think that will be all for now. Is there any other one we need to touch? Okay. Did I do USD JPY? I don't think. Okay, I said something about USD ZAR. Okay, let me open it. USD ZAR. Okay, I said that price will be gradually coming down here. So it's coming down gradually. One thing you need to know, when price is sluggish, expect a strong move to the other direction. Let me come again. When price is sluggish, expect a sharp move against the opposite direction. So if price keeps coming down gradually around this very area, and we happen to get a sell setup, see, it will be an opportunity to make a lot of money, because it will go sharp and it will be much. So if we get a buy setup around this area, we have to buy till this area. So it will be a good. I will be watching what happens on USD ZAR. I don't want to go to 1 hour. We don't have anything to do on 1 hour chart. What pay again do I need to look into? Okay, I tried to trade NZD USD in the afternoon, but I didn't get what I wanted before I tried to sell or just buy. Let me look for it and open it. NZD USD. NZD USD. Where is it? Okay, NZD USD. NZD USD, we are expecting another move up to complete this very ABC. We expect. Okay, now let me show you why we expect another move up. I don't have time to label all these things. Maybe I will do it next day. But this is an impulse, and we are correcting the impulse is being corrected, and this is wave A. This is wave A. This is B. This is C. So traditionally, but not a must, but it happens more often than not. Wave C and wave A is always in 5 waves. I say what? Wave C and wave A is always in 5 waves. If you watch this wave A now, it is 5 waves. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So we still expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or SZDJPY. So if I have another swing up, I'll be happy and prepared for buying. So let's keep watching. But if price does not, if the price lacks the strength to make the 5 waves and closes below this area, just like what happened on USD, GBP, of course, what happened in today's pace, many of them, you think, now I will show you something on gold. So if price breaks here with the speed, any pullback, we will join the selling, because what it means is that this correction is over, that we have ended here. If we don't get another push up but a sharp drop here, then we join the sell and expect what happens here to happen again. So that's the beauty of Elliott wave. So there's something I want to teach you something about why I said if the price fell to and breaks here. It happened on gold. Many traders are waiting for the last push on gold before it's. I was lucky that I was watching market when the price break this very line, and I have to enter immediately. So that's it. I always say it. Market doesn't do what you want or what you expect. It does what it wants to do. Your work is to keep your eyes, to know what is happening and how to take advantage of it. So many traders, let me go to 1 hour so that I can show you what we are expecting. I wouldn't have sold gold if I don't have a second option, but because I have a second option, I could sell, because I know that sometimes we don't get what we are looking for in market. So I was at alert, and I was lucky to be in the market when it happened. So this is what I'm trying to, what I was doing on NZD USD. This very move supposed to be five waves. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it was either here or here. 4. We were expecting another wave of 5, but what happened? Market was coming up. People are expecting to. Some have entered the buy. Some who are not patient enough have entered the buy already. But as I always say, I like to enter market when the price is still favorable. When price have moved much, and I don't like to enter. So I was watching the market. It couldn't break this and go up further. But when the price drop and breaks here, immediately the price breaks here, I entered. Why did I do that? It's not an ideal to enter a moving market, but I know why I entered. The only reason I entered is that even if, since it had broken here, even if it doesn't continue, it will do what's happening here now. What we are watching is what's happening here now. Is what will happen is what is happening here now. Will be the worst thing that would have happened, and if it happens, I will still be in the trade. So if you want to trade the gold, it's not yet late. This is what we call the flag. The next thing we will see is another big drop, or it may decide to retrace or make a pullback. What we do is to watch from this low and to this very level. If the price movement is not strong. That is, if it is going up, going there gradually in this manner. Now, if the movement is moving like this in this manner, excuse me, if the price going up from here moves in this manner, then consider a sell from here, and it's gonna be another big drop. So why I'm saying all this there, not always you will get the perfect Elliott wave count in the market. If you want to get all perfect Elliott wave count, you'll be missing a lot of profitable trades. So from my own view, gold will likely go below 1800. So if you sell gold, don't be in a haste to excuse me, to take profit, unless you are a day trader or a scalper. I'm a swing trader. I can open the market and it will be there for 2 weeks. I don't care, as long as it's going my way. So that's it. I think that's all for night. What happened on gold happened on silver. They are almost the same. They are similar. And I traded both gold and silver. I entered both at the same time. So I sold both of them at the same time. This very place is my first target on silver. I put this levels some time ago. Okay, let me check the date. On 5th, that is 7. No, not on 5th. I made all these things when the price, I don't know, maybe maybe here or here. Of course, I know that my focus that the price will either come down from here or come down from here. We can see it couldn't go above here. So therefore, this very diagram is no longer needed. All this is no longer needed. So the price will likely keep going down, maybe around 21 or thereabout. So we keep our eyes. That's the power of Elliott wave analysis. So long time ago, I predicted that price will move in 5 waves: W, X, Y, X, Z. So now we are on final move. That's XZ. So one more thing I want to tell you about gold and silver. Let's go to 1 hour to see it. One more thing I want to tell you, that last move, either Y, C, 5 or Z or diagonal, always develops in 5 waves. Now I can tell you we have wave 1 already. So wave 2, wave 3 is developing. Wave 3 will likely break this very low. 4 will be like this and 5 will go down. But not just in a straight line. It may do something. Okay, now it may do something like this. Wave 3 may do something like this. See this type of structure. Wave 3 may do something like this. Let me show you something. The Z wave may do something like this. And you can see is even similar. So we might get something like this. on wave, final wave Z. We keep watching to know how it develops. So we may get a similar price movement from here down to here, which will be that we might have 20. If it happens exactly, then we might have 20.00 or something like that. We may have 20.00. So let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. We can see that 1 and 2 is similar to what happened before. So I expect something like this to happen. So I think I have to go and rest. That's all for now. Like our video, share our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our Telegram channel. As you trade, you learn. If you want to learn Elliott wave trading, you inbox me. We discuss. My phone number is always there. My WhatsApp number is there. Contact me. We talk terms and conditions. What I'm doing is not impossible. If it is impossible, I wouldn't have been doing it. But you have to learn it. It's an art. You learn it. With time, you can do as I am doing. God bless you. Bye.